Okay, welcome again. Welcome everybody. Today, I'm so happy to see so many of you. Vaya has joined. We have all over the world, representatives from around the world, and I'm very, very happy. And today is, not today, but this time of the year in America, we celebrate Thanksgiving. It's going to be next week on the 24th, Thursday. So the whole month is kind of a lot of energies, a lot of things are about giving thanks and remembering to be grateful for. And plus the fall season is for harvesting, to collecting what we have grown through the year. So today's class is gonna be about acknowledging what we have done through the year, kind of seeing what our harvest look like. And everybody's will be different, but with addition to giving thanks for what we've got and being grateful for what we've got through this year, I'm sure it's gonna be very, very nice class. Okay, so first we're gonna start with a little bit of activation. Activation, let me ask you first, if you can type in the chat, where are you right now, country or city? And, or you can share, not just type, we can share as well. And how is the weather there? I am in Dallas, Texas, and it's raining and it's colder than normal. So I'm wearing a sweater and drinking some warm tea. But it's nice because the trees are getting those nicer colors of the fall, oranges, yellows, and it finally feels like the fall has come. Okay, so we have people from Pennsylvania. It's sunny and cool. Good. From Hawaii. Oh my God. Sunny and warm but cloudy. Yeah, Hawaii is always good. Pennsylvania again, a second one. Bright and a bit cool. Good. Seattle, cold, rain, and cloudy. Okay, you beat me there. Probably colder. Dana Point, California, sunny and cool here. Panama City, Florida, USA. It's beautiful day. Yes, Florida. Cold, sunny, windy in Central California. Europe, Sofia, Bulgaria, 3 degrees. Oh, it's cold, yeah. And the hurricane on the Black Sea coast. Hi everyone, I'm from Netherlands. Very rainy, yes. And for those of you in Europe, it must be late, so be careful not to get overexcited today, so you can sleep nice this night. And you don't need to draw as many lines, just take it at your own pace and get the roundings done. Anybody who doesn't know the basics of Neurographica, how to draw neural lines and how to round? No, good, okay, so everybody knows. So firstly, think about your achievements this year. We will start with the achievements and pull up a scrap paper or backside of your drawing paper, and we will do an activation exercise just for 2 minutes. We are gonna write free association words on the topic of your achievements, your harvest. So harvest, what are you harvesting this year? Meaning not the garden, even if you have a garden, you can add some of the plants that you are harvesting, but mainly it's about your achievements in your life this year. Got it? Okay, ready? And just write words, free association words. If you don't stop writing for 2 minutes. If you cannot come up with the next word, just write the same word over and over, repeat it over and over. Don't stop writing. We should not be stopping. So it's an exercise to activate the brain area where we will be working. Ready and go. Anything, think of things that you have accomplished this year, or somewhere you have traveled, something you have learned, maybe a project you have done, maybe remodeling or exercise, or maybe something you've cooked. Big or small doesn't matter. Just we are starting to think about things, and maybe just think about recent things, and other things will come up for you.
I can't hear you. How do I hear you?
We are just activating. We have written some words for, we were thinking about what achievements have we done through the past year, and we're writing about it. So you join a little bit later. So just think about what you have achieved this year. Okay. And now you can stop if you have finished. The 2 years are 2 minutes are gone. So just look at your words and highlight some of them that have a lot of emotional charge, like something you're very proud of, or something when you think about it, you're smiling, or something that gives you warm feeling. So just circle those or highlight them. And maybe you will highlight all of them. And don't worry if there are more that are coming right now for you. We'll include them later. This was just the beginning of what we have done. Through the class, we will be thinking about, I will be asking you how you feel, what emotions do you experience, how you feel in your body. And please try to notice how is it in your body, or what thoughts are coming in your head, or emotions, thoughts, body sensations. If you cannot feel any body sensations, then just notice your breathing. And if you have some background noises, keep your microphone off, muted. Okay. Okay, so we will start by drawing a basket. I chose the basket as a representation of something that can hold the harvest, our harvest. By the way, is any of you having a real garden? Or are you growing any plants? Any of you? Maybe? No?
Yes.
Yes, okay, great. What plants are you growing?
Right now it's cauliflower, cabbage, collard greens, jalapeno peppers, parsley, a whole anything that likes cold weather.
Oh, great, fantastic. Okay, well, that's very good. I want to have a garden, but I haven't done anything yet. So, okay, perfect. So, let's start with drawing as like an oval. And this will be almost like we're looking at the basket from the top. And in Neurographica, we don't care about proper perspective, and things are see-through. So this is not going to be like a perfect art basket. It's more about representation of the basket. So this is kind of you're looking from the top, and then we just add this oval, not oval, just a shape from the bottom, and then a handle, just kind of a handle. And you can make it thicker or thinner the way you want it. Even you can add some lines to show that this is like a handle. And then maybe you want to add few lines to show that this is a basket, maybe just something that is weaved together. You don't have to be very precise, but just to have this representation. And now look at your list and let's start to put in the basket to draw our harvest. So let's start with something that is more recent or something that has a lot of emotional charge for you. And we will add them as circles. The shape, the size of the circles may correspond to the emotional charge of the of something that we are drawing about. So think about something more recent or something that you want to put first, something very important that you have done this year, that you have accomplished. And for me was the recent meditation retreat that I went to just last month in October. So this is pretty big achievement for me. And I'm drawing a huge circle. And right away, I can start rounding because I want to connect with this achievement. I want to cherish it. I'm also adding kind of neural lines around it, so it's not very rigid. It's more of a free form. In Neurographica, we avoid having perfect shapes and forms, but we want to have something that is natural, more alive. So it flows and reminds us of something that is maybe it has vibrational charge for us. So as I drew this circle, I want to remind myself the emotions that I felt there. And I'm starting to get neural lines inside of it and starting to remember how I felt, how grounded and peaceful it was, all the practices, all the meditations that we did, and the knowledge that I got, the people that I met. I want to connect with those feelings. I really want to have them again in my body, to experience them. And also, I want to congratulate myself and to thank myself for doing that. Because I was very, very happy there, and I could have said, oh, it's very expensive, it's very difficult to go there, to get there in the mountains. And I could have just skipped it and stayed home and saved money, but I wanted to do it, and I'm so happy I did. So I'm grateful that this was possible. I'm grateful to the people who made it possible, to the teachers and staff there. And also the people that I just met who were like me, who went there to learn and to experience. And they were from all over the world, like we are today also. And I'm grateful for all of it. And if you want to draw some lines from the bottom to, if you don't know what are you grateful for, or don't think of any good experiences right now, you can just start to draw lines from the bottom to build up the momentum. And so what is the next what is the next thing that you're grateful for? It can be something further back in the past, or something more emotionally charged. It doesn't have to be big, as I said. It just has to be something dear to you. For me, another thing, I started going to a choir. So I always wanted to sing, and I thought I cannot sing very well, probably. But in this choir, it was very nice. Again, I'm just adding neural lines to explore and round everything, to remember, connect with this memory of going to the choir. And unfortunately, recently, I've been so busy that I've missed months of the choir meetings. And they already have learned several new songs. So I will have to join and catch up a lot. Or maybe I can join next year again and start fresh. But the feeling of when I sing, and we sing Bulgarian folk songs. I'm from Bulgaria, so I love these songs, and some of them are so beautiful. And I was crying when I was singing some of the songs. They are so beautiful. At least they're beautiful for me. For somebody else, maybe not the same, but it was great experience. And also knowing that I can sing and I can express myself through singing also was very dear to me. doing this. And we have a good group, supportive women. So this is very dear. What else? What else do you remember? Of course, this is my things. What did you do this summer? Remember, did you travel somewhere? Maybe you went to a nice place where you were excited to be, or maybe you just met with family and friends and spent nice beach vacation, had a nice beach vacation, or maybe you had people over and you cooked for them and took care of them. I did not go anywhere this summer, but I had a great course. I did the energy alignment course. I wanted to do this course for a long time. This was about drawing Neurographica, about chakras, chakra healing and alignment. And it was profound for me. I'm very thankful for finding Neurographica about 7 weeks ago. Oh, brand new, good. I have been doing Neurographica daily since the day I discovered it. Very good. That's wonderful. Doing Neurographica daily, it is the most healing thing you can do for you. It's a gentle, very gentle tool, and you can do a lot. It's powerful tool. And doing it daily, it's a great ritual, not ritual, but great practice. So I encourage all my students to do it and to practice daily. So with this course about energy alignment course program that I did this summer, I met several dear students, several people that became not friends, but we spent 6 weeks together every week, and we explored every chakra. More than 6 weeks. It was 8 weeks plus. So this was amazing journey for me as well as for them. And I'm very happy this was done. And so as you draw each circle and you remember each thing that you have accomplished and you're grateful for, round carefully and see, observe your body, observe your emotions. How do you feel? How are you doing? How is everybody doing right now? Are you able to connect with things that you're grateful for? Good, great. Okay. And then let's go even further back. So think about some time in your spring. Judy, thank you. Very good. Great. So think about the time this spring. Is there something there that you are proud of, or that you have accomplished, or something that brought you joy, or things to be grateful for? My daughter graduated from 6th grade, and there was a party at the school where it was for mothers and daughters, and it was so sweet. I went there and we had cookies and tea. It was very sweet. She was happy. I have some great pictures from the time, these 2 hours that we were there. I love seeing my daughter in school or performances. She's in theater. And they do great performances, main stage. They take Broadway shows for juniors, and it's like a music, they make musicals, and all of them are beautiful. I love listening to songs and remembering all of the shows. One of my best ones was called Little Mermaid, and the songs are just beautiful. But there are others, all of them are beautiful. So a lot of music for me today. Singing and more singing. Okay. What is next? And if you don't remember something, you can just draw a circle and see, maybe later you will remember, or just start adding some neural lines. So let's start by adding neural lines from the bottom and kind of going to the top. Since the harvest starts to grow from the roots and it grows up, let's build those roots. Let's create the roots that are coming from the bottom of the page and kind of connect them with our basket and do some roundings as well. We need to have we need to be grounded to feel gratitude. If people are not grounded and they're all over the place, they are in anxiety mode, it's hard to feel grounded. And it's hard to feel gratitude as well. So those, for me, they are connected. Feeling you with gratitude and with groundedness. How often do you feel grounded? People who said that they have gardens and they grow things, they probably feel grounded a lot. When you work in the garden, you touch the soil with your hands, you step with your feet if you walk barefooted on the ground. Those are the best grounding exercises, as you may know. But you can ground with other things as well. You can ground your energy through visualization and meditations. What else? You can share any other discoveries that you have about your past year and things you're grateful for. Does anybody want to share something? What are you harvesting? And you can go further back, like the winter, past winter. What was there? My son started work. He graduated from college in December, and in March he started working. So this was great experience for me. When he was growing up, I was always stressing about if he's okay and he's doing well. Of course, he was doing well, but as a new mother, I was very stressed. And I remember one day I realized, okay, he's 18 now. He's a grown-up. And it happened. I have a grown-up son. And I was so surprised at this realization. For 18 years, I was looking at him as a small little boy that I need to constantly worry about. And I should not have worried too much. But he's a wonderful man now. And I'm very grateful that he found a place that he likes to work in. He likes the people he's with, likes the company, he moved in another state, another city, but he's happy and that's great. That's what is important. Okay. And I keep on adding few lines toward the top, kind of exploring the area and thinking about what else were my accomplishments this year. You can go even back the last fall. So the fall of 2022, if you can remember anything there that you have accomplished. And I had a great company of friends that came to visit. It was closer to Christmas. It was already December, but they came for a few days and stayed at our house. It was so nice to have them. And I'm gonna just draw a circle for that. They made me feel welcome. Well, they were welcome. I made them feel welcome, but I felt in a great company. I felt with people who understood me, who cared about me. We played games, we went to concerts, we went to walks. It was so nice. And I'm really grateful. Having friends and being able to see them, to do things with them. It's very good. Just today, I had a walk in the park with few friends, and I have to make myself to go out and walk, but with friends, this was so much easier and faster, and I love having friends for a walk. Okay, so if you have more than things that your basket can handle, you're welcome to draw circles outside of the basket, because you know how if the basket is full and it's plenty, things can stack out of the basket, like some carrots, for example, they can stick out, or cucumbers, or maybe some flowers. So is there another thing that you want to add to your harvesting basket from last year that is maybe getting outside of the basket? This year for me was very interesting. I discovered I started volunteering as a translator, and it was such an interesting experience to translate live from English to Bulgarian. I thought I'm not going to be able to do it, but it was fun. It was unexpectedly easier. I'm not saying that it was very easy, but it was easier than I expected. And it was real fun. So I'm grateful that I didn't back out of this, and I stayed with this, and I help people. And I'm hoping that things that I have translated will be helpful for other people to learn from other Bulgarians. Hopefully, this is something. How about you? I'm sure you have plenty of things to be proud of and to remember. If you want, would you like to share a few of them? Pear trees and grape trees. Yes, grapevines. Yes, who is there?
I was going to say something.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, it's just my circles, and I got a lot better in Spanish, so that's a big circle.
Oh, Spanish is great. Wow.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it because I listen to the news every day and I'm picking up a lot of different things.
Are you taking additional lessons or just listening to the news?
Just the news, basically.
Okay.
Between the news and the dictionary, I learn a lot. And my
Fantastic.
friends, sometimes I talk on the phone
Uh-huh.
news to them.
Wow, this
Yeah,
is great accomplishment. Yeah,
it's really enjoyable because I always wanted to be fluent in the language, and I'm kind of finally getting there. So, anyway,
fantastic. Yes, congratulations. I mean, this is great. It's really, languages are very good, and it's helping our memories and helping um, in the long run. But if you have friends, especially, it's fantastic. Okay. Thank you for sharing. That's a big circle for you. How do you, you said you feel great about it, but what do you feel in your body when you are remembering this?
I don't know exactly.
Okay. That's okay.
I'm
That's
not stressed out or anything.
mm-hmm.
So I can tell that.
Good. Just relax.
Yeah, it's exciting. I feel that in my body too.
Yes. Very good. Maybe you're around your heart area,
Yeah,
heart
and
chakra.
maybe a tiny bit of like sweaty palms. I
Yes.
get that a lot.
Yeah. Warmth in your body, in your palms. It's a good sign, good energy movement. And I'm adding some lines in the background, just spreading those neural lines to the background and expanding it. And you can have, if your basket is already full, but you still remembered something, you can have things outside the basket. So you can have circles that are lying outside the basket. Maybe there is no space there. And I was looking at pictures of baskets, and especially when they add harvesting baskets, sometimes they add pumpkins, and there's no space for a pumpkin in a basket. Usually they have like corn or apples, lots of apples in those baskets, but the huge pumpkins stay in front of the basket. So maybe you have a huge pumpkin you want to draw that is somewhere outside of your basket. I'm very thankful for finding Neurographica. Okay, I read this already. Okay, okay. Hold on, this is good evening from Norway. I just got on. Could you give a little catch up on what you've done so far? Yes. Welcome. So we are talking about our achievement and accomplishments through the past year. And we started by drawing a basket to collect our harvest, collect all the things that we have done through this past year that are represented by different events, or maybe things that you have made or bought, or actual things, not just events. And we use circles to represent each of them. And we use neural lines to activate those circles, to remember those emotions that we experienced when we were doing these things, or receiving these things, or events were happening. And now I was able to get basic user certificate within 3 weeks of finding Neurographica. It has made a powerful impact in my life. Wonderful. Yes, so happy. I have been on spiritual journey for so many years, reading and doing different meditation practices, but Neurographica is what my soul has deeply resonated to. I never could have guessed. I have been doing daily gratitude practices for the last 3+ weeks. Very good. Gratitude practices with Neurographica are amazing. We have done them when we started Neurographic Academy 3 years ago, and I'm thinking we need to do it again, maybe on our Telegram chat or Facebook group, drawing daily on gratitude. It's amazing. It's an amazing practice. Okay. I changed my name. That's fantastic. Okay, this is very powerful. When you change your name, so many things are changing, because the vibrations are changing with your name. So you're gonna have, I don't know how long ago did you change your name, but maybe you already are experiencing the impact of this powerful thing to do in your life. I know that when people change their attitude, change their personality, change their thinking, their appearance also changes. So by changing, and vice versa, by changing your name, changing the vibrational vocal sounds for you, then it will change a lot of things, must have changed a lot of things in your life. Okay, and you can continue adding circles if you think of more things later, or you can start by coloring, and I'm gonna move on to adding a few colors. So for the basket, I'm thinking to add a couple of like light brown colors, or maybe you want to do ochre or yellow or orangey color. See what your basket colors are gonna look like. And everybody's are gonna be different. You can mix colors. And if you are still rounding, don't worry, take your time and you will still have time to color later. Today's class maybe a little bit shorter. We're not doing very long class, but you will have time to finish it, what you started later. And I will hope you can post your drawings on the Facebook or our Telegram chat to share with others. So sharing your drawings, sharing your experiences is beneficial, not just for you, because it emphasizes your experiences. It makes them brighter, but also for others. Like, for example, what you wrote on in the chat and what I was reading about the basic user course. I think I need to add a circle about this because I counted that I have taught 22 basic user courses. And I think through the years, it's been amazing. I love teaching basic user course. And I have hundreds of students already who have completed this course. And every time I'm thrilled to see how people get to know Neurographica for the first time. And they get to understand it. And I see the sparkle in their eyes, or they experience their first transformation, their first aha moment. It's so exciting. It's like, I love doing it, and I hope I get to do it more and more. It's very rewarding, and I'm privileged to be able to do it. So I'm grateful for all my students who came and got Neurographica basic or other classes from me. And I wish everybody to use it. It's a wonderful tool. So thank you. I know there are my students there, so thank you for coming and taking the basic user course with me. Can we do another Neurographica drawing, like removing inner limitation on some day while we do daily gratitude practice? Because I hear you should limit it to only one drawing per day. It's not about one drawing per day, it's one topic per day. You can do several drawings on the same topic. And if you experience negativity on this topic, you can do the algorithm of releasing limitations. And the algorithm of discovering of intent. I guess you're doing the discovery of intent for the gratitude. So you can do different exercises on the same topic. It's okay, yes. I've purchased a new used vehicle, and it's a big accomplishment. Yes, vehicles are very... I also have a new vehicle. Okay, thank you. Look, the universe is just working amazingly. I have purchased also a new vehicle, big accomplishment, because for so long I didn't want to let go of my first car, which was bought for me by my dad. I released myself from the shadow of feeling guilty from moving on. I feel free and happy and proud. Congratulations. And yes, I need to have a circle. This is okay. Thank you for reminding me. You see how when you share with other people, it helps them as well. It helps them to remember something. I also had a long time that I needed to let go of my car, and I finally was able to get a new one this summer. So this was a big accomplishment for me as well. I hope you enjoy your car, your new car, and I know your dad will be proud of you. And it's things are not forever and they break, but our memories, we hold them dear in our heart. So it's good. I used to have a name for my old car. I haven't named my new car now that somebody has mentioned about names. In Neurographica, we label things. So you can label your circles. So this is basic user course in Neurographica, 22 of them. And because we forget what were, I know I started with the retreat, and this was singing. This was my daughter. This was my son. And this was my daughter. And this was translation. So that after you're done with your drawing, you can come back and it still will be working for you. The energies will be working for you and you can remind yourself. I took both the basic course and the specialist course when my husband, 50 years, was dying of pancreatic cancer. He paid us bills and controlled the money. I have bought house, did the needed upgrades, found a couple part-time jobs, and making a new life. Very proud. This really, and you did it this year. This is a huge accomplishment. Very congratulations for your courage and for what helped you to go through all of this. I guess you haven't had other options, but I know this is not easy to do. So really, you should be proud. This is huge. And a lot of people are going through many difficult things. These years are difficult for many of them, but people are doing amazing if they have a tool like Neurographica or meditation or any other tools to keep them, to give them support and option to feel good, option to restore their energy. So now I'm starting to color the basket, and you can choose to color each circle separately or color in waves the whole drawing. It's gonna be up to you. See what works best for you. And as we add the color again, I started from my daughter, even though there were so many other important things, but I guess my time and my thoughts are mostly about her. So it's very important for me. That's why I started here. And it's my favorite color, purple. And I have another blue color I chose, and it's for singing, for expressing myself through with the choir. And I really feel connected. And the blue color is the color of the throat chakra. And I didn't think of this, but intuitively chose this color. This is also the color of energy of change, transformation. I'm thankful for my daughter who is running an independent food drive for our local food bank for holidays. Wonderful. That's good. That's a lot of it's not easy to do. Congratulations. Yes, you should be very proud of her. And then I have the green for my retreat this year. And green corresponds to the heart chakra. And also is the color for ease, for movement, for growth and learning. And you don't need to know all these colors. If you want to learn more about the colors in Neurographica, you can take our course that is called Neurocolor. But it's not necessary because you can just intuitively choose the colors that you like, and they will be exactly what you need to heal. At the moment. I'm expanding some of the colors outside of the circles to create some movement. And you can do the same or can stay with whatever way of coloring you prefer. Whatever brings you joy. Coloring is about emotions. Colors are about our emotions, and we need to connect to feeling good, feeling joyful and grateful. It's easy to do when you're coloring. Okay. So your colors can also flow upwards, not just downwards. See if you want to bring some of them up. You don't have to color the entire drawing. You can do part of it and leave the white color there. White color of the paper. It is also color. As you color, you may see some of the things you haven't rounded, or maybe you want to add some lines to make it easier to color, or maybe you want to add more circles, and you're welcome to do it at any point. And so now I want to have a yellow, and this is gonna be my son accomplishment with his graduation and his new job. And I'm really, really proud. He's coming for Christmas, and I cannot wait. We all cannot wait to see him. So it's gonna be very good. And for translation, I want to have some yellow color as well. For my translation that I volunteer to translate for the Asian Classic Institute, the classes that they do. These are amazing teachings from 2000 and more years ago. The books that are written on leaves and are now being translated. Okay, so we can have, what else? I can have some of this color moving upward. And maybe some more colors here and there if you want to keep adding. The next step in Neurographica is we're just gonna add a few field lines that they're gonna bring some structure and more energy to our drawing. They're thicker lines that are also neural lines. They're not straight and they flow from one edge of the paper to another. So you can squint your eyes and see where you want to have your field lines going. They will be use the same marker, the same one that you used for the rest of the lines. And choose the direction, see where you want them to go. If you have already some parts of your drawing that have become, the lines have become thicker, maybe that's where your field lines will go. Don't forget to round. When you draw field lines, the roundings will be lost, so you need to redo them. And as you draw them, this is the best time to express your gratitude to the universe, to life, for everything that you have. All those amazing things that you were able to experience this year, even today, don't you think that you are so lucky to have this opportunity to have this to be able to draw and to enjoy this beautiful group of people. And another line, 2 or 3 or as many lines as you wish. You can, they can cross. And they can split and branch. Notice where they are going. So what circles, what areas of your accomplishment do your field lines touch or go through? And how did you feel when they were crossing some of these areas? Did you feel some energy movement through your body? Did you feel some emotions? Positive or strange or not identifiable? As we come closer to the end of the class, I want you to think of people who helped you on your way to accomplishing those things that you drew circles about. In some way or other, there were people who were there with you, who offered you support or guidance or information. Think about them and think if you want to thank them somehow. Maybe have a plan, maybe give them a phone call or send them an email, or if you want to do any of those things, depends how you feel. But to share your gratitude with people, to do something to them, maybe you don't need to mention that you're grateful, but just do something for them or for even another person. If you cannot do it for them, pay it forward, give it to somebody else so that it will get spread out. And what now at the end, what is the most important thing? What stands out for you? What has the most charge? For me, this retreat that I went to feels like something that I really needed to do and feels good. Feels like it was like changing my name. So important, very important for me this year. The most important thing. And I want to remember it. So I'm making it thicker, creating this emphasis, and of course, rounding everything after that. And I can add some, maybe if you want to, add some shading around this so that it glows stronger, the glow from this circle. Or maybe add brighter colors inside the circle, whatever you have chosen. Did you? Okay. Okay. And you can keep on drawing and playing and enjoying your drawing. And I'm gonna turn on to you with the camera. How are you doing? Were you able to start coloring? How many of you, if you were able to start coloring, can you type 1 in the chat? So I know how far have you gone. Okay, good. And has any of you, were any of you able to do the field lines already? No, not yet. That's okay. Take your time, don't rush. Ready to start coloring. Very good, very good. Thank you again for joining. If you want to share anything, if you want to be vocal and share anything about this drawing, I can stop the recording. Thank you again for coming. And I would love to see your drawing. And if you want to share them on Facebook, on Telegram, we are going to have, Marie is going to share. Just a second, Marie. Oh, okay, good. Show them, show them. Okay, let's all show our drawings. It's going to be great. Let's show them for the camera. And so that we all are here. Oh, I love this when everybody is showing. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, great. So we are having a huge sale on our website. Just before I stop the video, this is Black Friday week in America, so probably in Europe as well. I know everybody is now doing the same thing. So we have 25% off all the classes and courses, and you can see the coupon code when you sign up for our newsletter or in Telegram or Instagram or Facebook. Take advantage. This is not going to last long. It's an opportunity for you to take some good classes at a very amazing price. And again, thank you for coming. So I'm gonna stop the recording.